Hello, friends. Welcome back to class. How are you today? Give me a thumbs up if you're good. I'm so glad to see you all today. We're going to start off by making sure you know that even though I don't get to see you in person, I miss you and I love you and I care for you. So I want you to do this. Put your arms straight out, and put them around and pat yourself on the back and say, ooh, it's going to be a good day. Ooh, it's going to be a good day. Oh, I heard them all. That's awesome. Thank you so much for starting this off by reminding it's going to be a good day. So we're going to start off by a daily warm-up, and we're going to have a scavenger hunt. So if you have headphones on, you're going to have to take them off in just a minute, but you can put them right back on when you come back. And here's the trick. Now, I know you have all noticed the weather outside, and lately, the weather outside has been rainy. Rain is wet, right? Rain is wet. Your job is to go find something and show in your camera something that is wet. Go. What is wet? Oh, I see all kinds of things coming forth. Ah, very nice. Now, almost everybody has come back with their item that is wet, that matches the rain. I feel like, Emma, maybe you got your hands wet. Oh, my goodness gracious. Okay, so everyone has something that is wet. So I'm going to show you my example, and I'm going to use my sentence frames that I just showed you on the screen. So I'm going to tell you my sentence. I located bubbles. It is wet just like the rain. You'll notice that I took out the word because bubbles were plural. So I just said, I located bubbles. They are wet just like the rain. Do you see how I did that? So now I'm going to pick a stick. I'm going to pick a magical stick, and whoever's name I draw, you're going to unmute and tell us your sentence just like Mrs. Jump did. All right, here we go. My stick says Benjamin. Benjamin, unmute yourself and read us yours.
I located a pacifier. It is wet, just like the rain.
Okay, show me on your face how you feel about a soggy, wet pacifier. I kind of think they might be kind of gross. All right, nice job, everyone. We're going to try another warm-up. And in this warm-up, I'm going to do this. I'm going to tell you this. Planets are spherical. Find and show us something that is spherical. Oh, Aiden, that was so fast. Aiden, I'm not surprised to see you with that. Oh, Emma got something giant, and so did Benjamin. All right, I see all kinds of spherical things. Whew. Evelyn had to run back and jump on. Okay, everyone's found something spherical. So now I'm going to ask everybody really fast. I'm going to say your name, and when I say your name, you tell us what you found, and you can just say, I found, and tell me what it is. Emma.
I found a globe.
Benjamin.
I found a basketball.
Robbie.
I found Baby Yoda's head.
Evelyn.
I found an heirloom.
And Aiden.
I found a ping pong ball.
All right, so you notice that we just found something spherical that was like a planet. So let me tell you what our plans are for today. Today we're gonna look for informational text. We're gonna be talking about informational text. And we're going to look for different characteristics in the solar system. So we're going to continue our work with the solar system. Now, everyone take everything that you had in your hands. You can put it aside. We don't need it anymore. All you need for the rest of this session is maybe a piece of paper and maybe a pencil. If you don't have them, we'll make it happen. So remember, last time we were together, we looked at some different words all about the solar system. And so we're going to talk about those words right now. So everyone's going to do some actions to help us remember those words. And so you'll see here, I have a photograph of the solar system. And then I'm going to show you some of the words that we talked about the last time we were together. The first one is planets. I'm going to ask you to make your hand into like the planet. Ah, nice. Everyone's got that. Planet. Emma's coming back. She got some paper. Nice job, Emma. Here's your planet. Now, if you remember, something is in a planet and it goes around and around and around and around the sun. What is that called? Say it out loud. It's okay. You don't have to mute yourself. Just say it out loud. Orbit. Everyone say the word orbit. Orbit. Nice job. The planet orbits around the sun. There it goes. All right. Your planet can stop orbiting now. Now remember, there's kind of this imaginary line that goes through your planet and it spins around that line. What is that imaginary line called? Let's see here. Who's got it? If you remember what that's called, will you give me a thumbs up? Oh, I see some of you are remembering. All right, everybody on mute yourself. Everybody unmute yourself. Don't say anything yet. Okay, know your answer. On the count of 3, say it out loud. 1, 2, 3.
Access.
What? Smartest kids on the planet right here. And finally, when that planet spins and spins and spins and spins and spins and spins, that's called a rotation. Rotation. I can't get my planet to rotate, but you understand what I'm saying. Nice job. All right. You can put your planets down. Nice work so far. So as we read today, we're going to read some text today. And as you read your text today, you're going to be looking for text features. Text features. Do you see where I made the words text features red? Can you point on your screen where that says text features? Point on your screen where it says text features. So there are lots and lots of different text features in informational text. So we're going to see if we can find some of those text features together inside of our book called The Solar System. So if we open up our text, The Solar System, we're going to find the very first thing that we see. And on the right-hand side, there is a giant text feature. A giant text feature, and I have it labeled for you. Let me show you my label. It is actually, the label matches what it says at the top of page 3. It's called the, say it out loud. It's okay if I can't hear you. The
Table
table of contents. Dun, dun, dun. And that table of contents helps you know what you'll find inside this particular text. Now, here's another page. I want you to look. Do you see any text features? Do you see any text features? So I'm going to give you a clue about one of the text features I see. And I'm going to kind of put my highlighter. Do you see my highlighter? It's putting a kind of a shape around a text feature that you should be able to see. On your piece of paper, can you write down what you think that text feature might be called? What is this? Don't you worry about your spelling. What do you think this text feature might be called? The one that I'm putting a square around. What do you think that one might be called? Okay, if you think you know, can you put your idea up into the camera and let's see what you think it might be? Aiden has an idea. Evelyn has an idea. Emma's got an idea. I have to look so close. Benjamin has an idea. You know what's awesome is that not everybody said the exact same thing, but everyone had an idea that's right. We could call it a photo, a photograph, or a picture. I need everyone to give yourself a pat on the back, say, good job, me. You're so smart. All right, we're gonna do one more. There's one more in here on this particular page I want us to pay attention to. And this one is towards the bottom. And it's right there. It's called a text box. And that little text box does something super important. And I'm going to use a sentence frame to tell you. That text feature is called a text box. It helps by giving information to the reader. That's what it does. A text box gives extra information to the reader. So we're going to keep going. I've got more. Oh, I've got to clear my annotations. That's so silly. I forgot to take them away. All right. So now here's another page inside of our text. And I'm going to highlight for you another specific example. You'll see the word solar, and you notice that the word solar looks a little bit different. In fact, the word solar isn't standing up like this. Show me with your hands. What is solar doing? If it's not like this, what is it doing? Oh, I love that you even got your head involved. It's tilted over like that. Now I'm going to give you a clue about what that's called. It starts with the letter I. It starts with the letter I. Think, think, think. It rhymes with schmetalics. Robbie, I think you know. Robbie, go ahead and unmute yourself and tell us, what is that called?
Italics?
Ah, that's exactly it, Robbie. Nice work. That is called an italicized word. You'll see that we have an italicized word in the word solar, and then you'll also see that we have heading. What I want for you to do is everyone's going to answer this or use this sentence frame to tell me something. So you're going to say that text feature is called, and you can either use heading or italics and tell them how it helps. So in your brain, I want you to practice your sentence. That text feature is called, it helps by. So practice that in your brain 2 different times. And Benjamin and Aiden, you're going to share your sentence frames. That text feature is called, it helps by. So fill in those blanks. I'll give you a moment of silence to think about it first. That text feature is called, it helps by. All right, Aiden, you ready? Okay, let's hear it.
That text feature is called the heading. It helps by showing what's it about or the title about it.
That's exactly what happens. Aiden, nice work. Benjamin, are you ready to share your sentence? All right, let's hear it.
I had almost the exact same thing as Aiden. That text feature is called a heading. It helps by spotlighting what the paragraph is going to be about.
Nice job. Let's raise the roof for our friends. Raise the roof, raise the roof, raise the roof. Nice job. Raise the roof, raise it. Okay, we have a few more. I just want to point out just a few more text features. This text feature you see here is called a caption, and a caption tells you what a photograph is about. And then I want to show you just one more really important one. And this text feature is called a table. Everybody unmute yourself and say the word table, then push mute right back up. Say it, go fast.
Table.
Ah, nice job. That text feature is called a table. And what does it help by doing? Everyone has to think about that. So use that sentence frame. That text feature is called a table. It helps by, and this time I'm going to ask Emma and Robbie to share, how does this text feature help? I'll give you a moment of silence to think about it. Robbie, can you tell us, how does a text feature table help?
That text feature is called a table. It helps by giving us information on the topic.
Nice. How about you, Emma?
That text feature is called a table. It helps by organizing information into a graph.
Okay, so we're going to do a very important dance. It's called the Cabbage Patch. You guys are not old enough to know, but you're going to learn it right now. It goes like this. Are you ready? Okay, your turn. You ready? Celebratory event for Robbie and Emma. That's all right. All right, so before we head out today, I have a very important assignment for you today. Your assignment is that you're going to read the text, the solar system, but there are different ways that you can read the text. First, you could listen. You could listen to the audio. The file is right on our system. You could also join a small group because Mrs. Jump will be hosting some small groups and we'll read it together. You could read the book all by yourself, or you could read the book with someone at your home. So now before we leave, you have to tell me my assignment is, and tell me how you're going to read it. So just think about that for a minute. My assignment is, and how you're going to do it. Are you going to listen to it? Are you going to read it by yourself? Are you going to join a small group? How are you going to do that today? So this time we'll start with Evelyn. Evelyn, can you read your assignment and tell us about your assignment, please?
My assignment is to read the text, the solar system, and I'm going to read it with my sister.
Excellent, thank you. How about you, Emma?
My assignment is to read the text, the solar system, and I'm going to listen to the audio.
Excellent. Benjamin?
My assignment is to read the solar system, and I'm going to read the book.
Excellent. How about Aiden?
My assignment is to read the text, the solar system, and I'm going to read it in a small group.
Oh, great. I'm glad that you're going to join me later. Robbie, how about you, my friend?
My assignment is to read the text, the solar system. I will join a small group.
All right, so I have some friends who are going to join me for a small group. Now, here's the best thing. We are finished with our lesson for today. Everybody was able to consider some different, oh my goodness, wait a minute. Uh-oh, problem. Mrs. Jump totally forgot what those things are called that help us in the text. All of the different features that are in the text. What are they called? Those, all the different things that help us. Oh, can everyone whisper it into your hand and maybe I'll hear you. Whisper it into your hand. What are they called? Okay, you can whisper a little louder because I didn't hear that one at all. Okay, unmute yourselves. I cannot remember what they're called. Unmute yourself before I lose my mind. Tell me what they're called, please.
Text feature.
Text feature.
Oh, thank goodness they're called text features. I'm so sorry. I'm so embarrassed. I think I'm just getting so old, or I've had too many Zooms. Okay, so Zoom with you later, my friends. So this is what I want us to do. I have a new goodbye, and it's going to say Zoom later. Are you ready? Everybody unmute. Everyone unmute, and we're going to do our wave across and say Zoom later. Ready? Ready, set, go. Zoom